The ones who are still fascinated and intrigued by Inception's ending after all these years must check out Apple TV's most underrated sci-fi show. Over a decade has passed since Inception's release, but the movie is still remembered as one of the best modern sci-fi flicks. Even to this day, viewers cannot help but discuss the Christopher Nolan movie's ending, which was intentionally left open to interpretation. While there is no direct answer to what happens in Inception's ending scene, an Apple TV show offers new insights on how one can interpret it. The Apple TV sci-fi show in question is based on a best-selling book and is also set to return soon on the streaming service with Season 2. Dark Matter is a 9-hour exploration of the Inception ending. Inception's ending makes one question whether Leonard DiCaprio's Cobb reality in the final scene is true or just another dream. Dark Matter, on the other hand, seems to live with a similar question throughout its 9-episode runtime. The Christopher Nolan film compresses the real or not dilemma into a spinning top and a cut to black. However, Dark Matter goes beyond and constantly asks what deserves to be labeled as real. In Apple TV's Dark Matter, the main character, Jason, played by Joel Edgerton, uses a box that allows him to move from one parallel world to another. The more he explores alternate worlds, the more he realizes that reality, as he knew it, was only an illusion. Every trivial choice he made in his original world created a set of parallel universes where he made slightly different decisions. As he explores each of these realities, he, like Cobb, starts questioning whether there is a distinction between truth and emotional convenience. Towards the end, he, just like Cobb, makes one final decision that highlights how his need for belonging is far more important than his need for certainty. Dark Matter isn't about dreams, but it feels a lot like the Christopher Nolan movie, similar to how Cobb often struggles to choose the real world over the one in his dreams. Jason, too, considers staying behind in one of the alternate realities and starting a new life instead of returning to his real world. The box in Dark Matter ultimately serves the same purpose as the totem in Inception. It only symbolizes the subjectivity of one's reality instead of reflecting the objective truth. Just like Cobb stops caring whether he is dreaming or awake and does not let his totem determine his fate, Jason thinks less about finding the ideal world and more about the one where he can be with his family again. Subscribe to the newsletter for deeper sci-fi analysis. Discover focused coverage in the newsletter by subscribing. Sharp comparisons of sci-fi themes from Inception's ambiguous endings to Dark Matter's reality puzzles, helping fans unpack choices, symbolism, and deeper philosophical readings. Subscribe. By subscribing, you agree to receive newsletter and marketing emails, and accept Valnet's terms of use and privacy policy. You can unsubscribe anytime. Both Inception and Dark Matter ultimately present a philosophical view of the Schrödinger's cat thought experiment, where multiple states coexist for the protagonists until a conscious choice collapses them into meaning. Dark Matter Season 2 is expected to premiere on Apple TV in 2026. Since both Inception and Dark Matter dabble with different sci-fi ideas, it would be wrong to say one is better than the other. However, because of the overlaps in their thematic elements and philosophical explorations, Apple TV's Dark Matter seems like the perfect show for fans of Christopher Nolan's Inception. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Like, followed. Dark Matter TVMA drama science fiction thriller mystery 9-10178. 6/10 release date May 7, 2024. Network Apple TV Plus. Directors Jakob Verbruggen, Alex Sakharov, Roxanne Dawson, Logan George. Writers Blake Crouch. Cast: see all. Jennifer Connelly, Daniela Desson, Joel Edgerton, Jason Desson, Jason 2 Where to watch close Where to watch streaming powered by Expand Collapse Your rating close 10 stars 9 stars 8 stars 7 stars 6 stars 5 stars 4 stars 3 stars 2 stars 1 star rate now 0/10 leave a review your comment has not been saved like followed Inception PG-13 adventure sci-fi thriller action 10 out of 10 98 8/10 release date July 16, 2010 runtime 148 minutes Where to watch close Where to watch streaming rent by powered by Expand Collapse